Greetings everyone, Cellophane Dancer 98 back at it again with another reaction. So, we're back to Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, and of course Ultraman, all very important parts. And I want to go back to a channel that I recently reacted to. This is the same channel that broke down the How Geats 9 got his powers. And it was awesome. So, we're going to look at his video, Super Sentai Power Rangers Origins Explained. So, let's see how this goes. I liked his last video. It was funny how he broke it down. So, let's see how he broke down this one.
In the event that anyone stops you for any particular reason and asks you 3 Super Sentai facts, here's 3 things that can probably help you out. Sentai means squadron, super means super, and if this show never existed, Power Rangers wouldn't exist.
True.
So, make sure you think about that when you go watch the Power Rangers movie in March. Suck it, Saban. But I'm not here to trash talk Saban, at least not yet anyway. I'm here to pretty much give you a
Not yet. Yeesh, he's got his own agenda, I see.
overview, or history lesson if you will, on what Super Sentai is. Since the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, is that what we're calling it? Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie? Or just, we're just gonna say Power Ranger movie is coming out next month, on top of which the new 41st Sentai series, Uchu Sentai Cute Angels, is around the corner, coming out later this month.
Cute-hama!
I felt like it was kind of necessary. So let's talk about where exactly did Super Sentai come from. Produced by both the Toei Company, agency, and Bandai, Super Sentai
By Digimon's company.
has become one of the most prominent tokusatsu franchises in Japan, alongside both Kamen Rider and the Ultraman series. Every Sentai series follows a team of people who transform into superheroes and gain supernatural powers, color-coded costumes, signature weapons, random sidearms, and fighting skills in order to battle an evil group of beings threatened to destroy the Earth. Created by one of the Showa gods of manga himself, Shotaro Ishinomori, this show introduced its first team
I recognize Cyborg 009's creator and Astro Boy's.
on April 5th, 1975. Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger. Get it? Like go as in like the number 5 and Ranger. There's a lot of 5s and they like 5s in Japan.
Yeah,
Go Rangers would go on to do 84 episodes within the span of 2 years, from 1975 to 1977. Upon them ending, a new team, Jaka Dengeki Tai, appeared the next month after they ended their series with a brand new show that only lasted a year. Unfortunately, Super Sentai was put on hiatus, believe it or not, because Toei wanted to do a collaboration with Marvel Comics as they introduced the Spider-Man show. That's right, Spider-Man had a tokusatsu show in Japan in the 70s. We'll talk about that later. The most important thing to know
Well, that's news to me.
from that, though, is finding out that introduced giant robots into the mix. So with the introduction of giant robots, the third Sentai team, Battle Fever J, was introduced, having the first Sentai team to have their first very own customizable robot, you know, where they combine and shit. But it wasn't as cool as it looked when we were kids, but look, they did it first. So immediately following Battle Fever J, we get 12 teams before 1992 rolls around and Kyoryu Sentai Jurangers appears, where we get introduced to a new concept, the first 6 Ranger. That's not important. What's important is the year following that, 1993. America, especially Saban, decides to go, hey, that looks cool. Let's do some stuff to it. Let's flip it around. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Cue the music. Right over that. Just right over that part. And it became a smash hit in America. So from then,
Alongside Digimon, I think a year later or around the same year. Yes, Saban really brought a lot of shows here, actually, from Power Rangers to Digimon. I think Metabots too, now that I think about it.
everything from Kyoryu Sentai Juranger, with the exception of 2 teams, going all the way down to what is now Shuriken Sentai Ninjas, aka the new series coming out, Power Rangers Ninja Steel, has all been from Japan and still going. The only difference is that Japan never took a break, much like America did. Unlike its American counterpart, Super Sentai has a high level to be exact, of maturity and drama in certain places. Certain Sentai series are a lot darker than what other series would be, and even were exponentially rewritten and worked to a point where the show wasn't as dark as its Japanese counterpart would be. Also,
Of course, because the protective parents. Yeah, I kind of figured that after realizing Way, they never did show when Power Rangers usually would die to their wounds. Because there's been a few instances where Rangers either almost died, but instead was revealed at the hospital later, or they died but then just faded instead of showing us a body.
there's a lot of parts in the American versions that are not in the Japanese version. Prime example, there's a few Yellow Rangers, girls whose costumes don't have skirts, but they're actually dudes in the Japanese version. I'll do an entire video on that because that's a trope for something exciting and just brings up a good discussion question for us in the long run. But in a nutshell, that is what Super Sentai is. Japanese people transform in colorful suits and fight guys, and then after a certain amount of time, they'll jump in a giant robot and fight the enlarged monster again. That's usually how the formula works for this show, but it's so entertaining as soon as time goes on. All new different Rangers are introduced, deeper plots start, forming, and we kind of get an idea of a team and how they can work together to overcome a goal. Speaking of teams, speaking of a lot of things, I think what I'm going to use this month for, in honor of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie coming out next year, I'm still going to call it the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I don't care what you guys say.
The fool meant next month.
And Uchu Sentai Kyurenchas, I'm going to be doing a lot of videos explaining some of the mechanics that go on in Super Sentai. Prime example, what are some of the exponential tropes that you see in a Sentai team? Some of the nooks and crannies by it, and how Super Sentai has affected other shows, whether it be anime, manga, live action, or international shows as a whole.
Voltron, Gatchaman, and yep, here's the original Power Rangers team from America.
And much, much, much more. Of course, as always, if you like this video, don't forget to give your boy a thumbs up and a like, and don't forget to subscribe so we can talk about Super Sentai stuff like this in the foreseeable future. Well, with that being said, I'm Lambo Calrissian, reminding you guys to keep calm and Toku on.
Yeah, that was fun. I actually like that little explanation. Why did no one recommend me this back when I started reacting to these sort of things? I tell you, I kept on asking, how did it all start? Did they actually start this way? Did they start that way? This is information I needed so long ago. Oh boy, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I certainly did, and that was very informative too. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of this guy, as we have quite a few more of his videos lined up. So you guys keep on looking, I'll keep on reacting, I'll see you in the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. Looking forward to seeing the growth of the channel as we continue on with Tokusatsu Month. You guys take care, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!